So what are the first point? If you throw a ball with the speed u,
It returns back with the same speed.
it will return with the same speed. How much time it will take to reach the maximum height? U by g.
U by G.
So total time of flight was
2U
2u
by
by g. What was the maximum height?
U square by 2G.
U square upon 2g. If you drop a ball from some height h, drop means what? U equal to 0. So how much it takes time to reach the ground? How much time it takes?
root 2h by
Under root 2h by g. And at what speed will you hit the ground?
gravitation into time. Gravitation into time.
No. Ayush, I'm expecting some from you.
The
Sir, under root 2gh.
Root 2gh. Okay. And we know that it's symmetric and finally velocity at top will be 0. Okay. So last class I have given a homework. What was the homework?
A particle is dropped from the top of the tower of height h. Distance traveled by particle in last second is 20 meter. Find the height of the tower.
Okay. So from a height of a tower, what is drop? A ball. Anything you can drop. And what it is telling, if ball is dropping in last 1 second, for example, if it is hitting at the ground in some second, and before 1 second, what is this travel distance? 20 meter. How much?
20 meter.
This last second, for example, if it hit the ground in 5 seconds, so 4 to 5 seconds, how much time? If it is in 3.4 seconds, 2.4 to 3.4, how much it is traveling? That is 20 meters. Nobody asks what is the height of the correct? Yes, Ayush, you got the answer?
Sir, I didn't have time to do it because yesterday I had two tests and I had to do them.
Which test?
Sir, for chemistry I had test, and for math also I had.
Okay. Yes, Srishti, you tried?
Yes, sir, I tried.
How much you got?
But I could not get the answer. It came very big.
Just think. For example, it takes n second to reach the ground. How much time it takes to reach the ground? Ball takes n second to reach the ground. So what is the time here? It will be n minus 1. And what is the time here? It's a n. So if you subtract distance traveled in n second, minus distance traveled in Sn minus 1 second. We'll give the 20 meter now. What is Sn minus 1? Everybody is agreeing with this? What I'm doing? I'm calculating the net distance traveled, or you can say displacement traveled by the ball in n second. That's Sn. Now I'm calculating distance traveled in Sn minus 1 second. Now I'm subtracting between both. We'll get the distance traveled in last second. Na? For example, if it takes 10 seconds, so what we'll do? Calculate distance traveled in 10 seconds. Subtract distance traveled in 9 seconds. We'll get the distance traveled in last second. Okay? So that's I have written. Distance traveled in n second minus distance traveled in Sn minus 1 second. Now can you tell the formula of Sn? What is the formula of Sn?
n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d.
S equal to ut plus half at square. Na? What equal to S? S equal to ut plus.
Half at square.
It is dropping the ball. Dropping ball means u equal to 0.
No,
So the first term will become,
0.
actually it's half at square. Correct? A means what?
Minus 10.
Minus 10 is minus g. Correct. But if you see here, I'm just subtracting the distance. How much distance traveling minus how much distance traveling. So we are not going to bother about the minus or plus. What we'll calculate is the net. So we'll directly take positiveness. So what is Sn? Half into g into n square. Correct? Time become, what is Sn minus 1? Half into g into, any doubt? Subtract it unequal to 20. Solve it. How much you are getting? You can solve it now. What the answer?
2.5.
We do not want N, we want H. What we want? H. So what is N here?
Then
Can you calculate height? Height.
31.25.
It seems correct. Let's see how much they are getting.
31.25.
I think it should be that only. Let's see the use how much this is getting. You are getting how the problem is formulated.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you guys are really intelligent. When I was in class 11, I was not able to understand the language of the problem at all. Because till class 10th, I was studied purely Hindi medium. So in class 11th, I just started studying English medium. And all the English language was like Chinese movie, no understanding at all. So someone will explain all the time what is problem is telling, and then I used to solve it. Kind of bit quite 6 months, beginning of class 11. So my strategy was like sometimes it's difficult to digest some concepts. Doesn't matter how many times you solve. Obviously, should the way you'll get all the concepts, but the two way solving more problem, and the second is solving even some set of problem multiple times. You know HC Verma book? How many of you know?
I know, sir.
You know. Have you heard HC Verma book? Are you? It's famous for physics.
Yes,
For
sir.
11th and 12th. So I study from that book only. Means basic problem I started, which eh, whenever the new chapter will start, I'll start the solving problem from HVC Verma. After solving HVC Verma, then I used to solve the previous year question of JMain. Or there were some other books based on JMain, J Advance. Because the type of problem you solve, obviously that type of concept will develop. No? If you just solve easy problem, you can't solve in exam tough problem. Okay. How much you got, Ayush?
So I didn't understand the question.
This question.
Yes, sir.
This question is telling if you're dropping the ball in the last second, it travels 20 meters. What is the meaning of last second?
The nth second.
Which
It,
second?
the nth second, like that.
Nth second. Means if it is hitting the ground in 10 seconds, so what is the distance travel from 9 second to 10 second? Correct? So I have just assumed that there is a total time taken is n. And in the second when it reaches the ground. So what is distance traveled in n second? That I calculated. And then I calculate what is the distance traveled in n minus 1 second. And I subtracted what is the distance traveled in n second and minus distance traveled in Sn minus 1. We look at the distance traveled in n second, correct? No? So that I have done here. And I apply the formula of S. So you put Sn here, Sn minus 1 here. What will become common? Half G square. N square minus N minus 1 whole square equal to 20. Not G square, G. So it will become 5, it will become 4. N square will get cancelled. So we'll get 2n minus minus plus and minus 1 equal to 4. Correct? So it will become 5 upon 2. So n equal to. Everybody got this answer? It means it is hitting the ground in 2.5 seconds. So from 1.5 second to 2.5 second, it travel 20 meters. So we know what is the total time. This is total time. Or you can say time of flight. So if you are dropping a ball from h height, how much time it should take to reach the ground? Ayush, if you are dropping a ball from h height, how much time it should take to reach the ground? Under root 2h upon g. Or you can simply apply the formula of Sn as well here. So it doesn't matter what you are applying. Both are same. So simply height becomes Sn. Ut plus ut is equal to 0. So half g times square 2.5. So g upon 2 will become 5. So 5 into 2.5 square will become 6.25. And you multiply, how much will come? 6 into 5, 30. 0.25 multiplied by 5 is 1.25. 30 plus 1.25, 31.25. Got it? It's not always the calculation is so nice. Sometimes calculation may be complex. Okay, fine. You know juggler?
What's up?
Juggler. You didn't throw up one ball, then catch next ball.
Oh yeah.
Continuous.
Yes.
So there is juggler which is juggling 5 balls at a time. How many balls? Do you know Ayush juggler?
Yes, sir.
So it's juggling 5 balls at a time. How many balls in the hand all the time? Maximum, how many balls in the hand?
2.
Ball. If it is juggling 5 balls, how many balls in the air?
5. No. 3.
Correct. 3. So that is the juggling rule. Means what will happen? It will throw a next ball and then next ball will come to the left hand. Before coming to the left hand, it will throw the whatever the ball is having left to the right. It will throw, then again next ball will come. So like that. So 2 ball will always be in the hand and 3 ball will be in the air. So let's write the problem. A juggler is juggling 5 balls. A juggler is juggling 5 balls simultaneously. If the time gap to pass ball, full stop. If the time gap to pass ball from one hand to the other, if the time gap to pass ball from one hand to the other is 1 second, if the time gap to pass ball from one hand to other is 1 second, then find the maximum height attained by each ball. Then find the maximum height attained by each ball. Do you know why you can't juggle right now? Juggling requires practice.
We have lack of practice for that.
So why it requires practice? To match with the law of physics. The coordination of hand with the law of physics. Because a ball will fall at a particular velocity in a particular time. So if you are juggling, for example, 5 ball, you can't throw very high speed and with a very high height or in a different direction also. So it should be proper direction with the proper height to juggle a multiple balls. So according to that, your hands should be moving. So that's why it requires practice. So can you attempt? I'll give only 1 minute. Let's try. Think about this. I'll solve them. It's not a tough problem. Just I've already explained you the concept. If you have a doubt how juggling here is happening, let me know. Height. No. Try again. Let's see. You try it. I'm just drawing the diagram now.
So the question is asking to find the maximum height, right?
Correct. Let's see. T equal to 0. Let's say they throw the first ball. In his right hand, he throws the first ball. Then in how many seconds the next ball is thrown? 2 seconds, na? So when the time will become 1 second, 0 second means 1 second. In 1 second, it will throw the next ball. When t equal to 3, it will throw the, because the ball, the gap interval between each ball is only 1 second. T equal to 4, it will throw the, sorry, t equal to 2, I missed. T equal to 3, it will throw the fourth ball. T equal to 5, it will throw the, sorry, t equal to 4, it will throw the fifth ball. And t equal to 5, it will throw which ball? First ball. It means when it is throwing the fourth ball, where is the first ball? The first ball is thrown. Now when it throws the fifth ball, where is the first ball? It's here, another. Then when he is throwing fifth ball, the fourth ball, sorry, first ball, fifth ball, the first ball should be in the left hand. Then only it will take the first ball to throw the next second. Correct? So in 0 second, he throw the first ball. In 4th second, the ball is in again hand. So if you think how many seconds it took to travel to the air to again came to the hand. 4 seconds. Correct? So every ball will be in the air for how many seconds?
1 second.
So what is the time of flight of ball? What is time of flight?
5 plus 5.
4 seconds now.
Sorry.
For 1 second, he is transferring from this hand to this hand only. Listen again. T equal to 0. I throw the first ball. When you throw the first ball, where is the second ball? Listen carefully.
Hand.
When I am throwing the first ball, where is the second ball? My
Other
left hand. Now I'll take the second ball and throw. When I'm throwing the second ball, where is the third ball? Left hand. I'll take the third one and throw the third ball. Fourth ball is in my hand. When I take the fourth ball and throw the fifth ball in my hand. When I take the fifth ball and try to throw, where is the first ball? In
left.
the hand. So actually when we throw this fifth ball, first ball again goes up and comes to the hand. How many seconds? 4 seconds. You understood that?
Yes, sir.
So if you know the time of flight, can you calculate maximum height? What is the formula of time of flight? 2u by
2 by G.
equal to 4. What is u?
U is 0.
No. How u is 0? If it is not throw, he is throwing a ball. So
No,
how
when it is in the hand, then it will be 0, right?
sorry?
When the ball will be in his hand, then it will be 0, right?
No, this ball is not that speed. Is this first thing? At what speed it throws, that's why it gets the maximum height. If it is 0, then how it will be 4 seconds?
Oh, okay.
It's like he is throwing a ball, it travels a particular height, then again it comes to the hand. So at what speed is throw? This is the speed u. Then what is the maximum height it attains? So to calculate maximum height, that's why we're calculating the u. So G10 into 2, how much? So u is 20 meter per second. What is H max formula? U square upon. So u square is 20 square upon 2g. So what is height? So most crucial point is here. What is the time of flight? If you know the time of flight, you will calculate the speed. At what speed every time he is throwing. And you know the speed, then obviously you can calculate the maximum height u square upon 2g. Anyone is having any doubt? You seems
No,
so
sir.
thoughtful. You understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about you, Ayush?
Yesterday I understood.
So let's take on homework. Same juggling problem. Only. So what you can say, when the fifth ball is thrown, the first ball will be in another hand. Let me know when I will note down completely.
Done, sir.
Ayush?
So done.
Okay, let's write down. A juggler is juggling 11 balls simultaneously. A juggler is juggling 11 balls simultaneously. It seems so expert juggler, okay? More expert than last juggler. A juggler is juggling 11 balls simultaneously. The time gap to pass ball from one hand to other is 0.5 second. If the time gap to pass ball from one hand to other hand
How many seconds?
It's point 5, half second. Then find the maximum height attained by each wall. Find the maximum height attained by each wall. I'll give one easy problem.
Sir, attained by?
Sorry.
What's after attained by?
What was the question? Maximum height attained by each wall. Every wall, how much? What maximum height is attained? Question is, what's the height? 20. A ball is dropped. 4 questions. What is ton of light? At what speed it hit the ground? I'm expecting everyone to give the answer in 3 minutes or 4 minutes. C. Height after 1 second. Velocity at 1.5 second. 4 minutes over. What the answer? Yes, Ayush, where are you?
Now I'm doing the third question, the C part.
C part. Yes, Srishti, where are you?
I completed.
Completed, okay. Let's see the first and second part first. What is the answer for the first question?
I'm getting it as 0.
Time of flight zero. How is it possible? Like it takes 0 times to reach the ground? Just think. If you drop a ball, it will take 0 seconds to reach the ground. Ayush, how much you got?
Sir, I got 5.5 seconds.
Which formula you apply, Srishti?
Sir, 2u by g.
Okay. Here dropping means u equal to 0, so time of flight becomes 0. But when we apply to u by g, in that u by g, what is u? At what speed you throw from the ground? So it's actually a maximum speed. So it will hit the ground with some speed. That place of u, if you place this v, then you will get that time. Correct? When you're dropping from some height, then what is the formula of time of flight? Yes, yes. When you're dropping from some height h, what is the time of flight formula? Turn your notebook and see.
Sir, u by g.
No.
Root 2 gh.
Root 2 gh is the time or velocity?
Root 2 h by g.
Ah. So the time of flight will come root 2 h by g. What is h here? 20 meter. What is g here?
Sir, so there are two formulas to find out the time of flight.
Which two formula?
One this one and the 2u
So
by
that
g.
is the time when you are throwing the ball from the ground.
Okay.
Sir, I just multiplied 11 and 0.5.
Yeah, 2 will come 2 na here. Yes, I. Which formula you applied, Ayush?
Sir, uh, the juggler was juggling 11 balls, and the time taken to pass the ball from one hand to another was
That
0.5 seconds.
that you are solving.
Yes, sir. So for
That,
that, I got.
that was homework. This whole question I have given, na.
Oh,
That was the homework. This question I told to solve. In this, what is time of flight you got?
sir, I did the homework question.
Sorry.
Sir, I did the homework question by mistake.
Okay. You got it, Srishti, when to apply this formula and when to apply to U by G. U by G means when you are throwing a speed, some ball from the ground. It is reaching some height. So if you're throwing with the speed U, it will take U by G to reach the maximum height. And U by G to come to the ground is 2U by G total time of flight. And the maximum height will be U square upon 2G. But when you're dropping the ball, the total time is under root 2h by g, and the speed it hits the ground is under root 2gh. This four basic formula.
I understood.
Okay. What is the b velocity? Yes, I use which formula?
Sir, under root 2
Under root 2gh. G means 10, h means 20. So 20, 20. Answer will become 20 meters. What is the C? How much you got? 5 meter. Oh, Srishti, what about you?
So minus 550.
Minus 5 meter. Oh, correct, obviously. Downward. Okay. So dropping means u equal to 0. So you have given u equal to 0. A equal to minus 10 meter per second square. What is the time? 1 second. It is asking to calculate as which formula? As equal to ut plus. So u0 means it will become 0. A means minus 10, t square means 1. So minus 5 meter. Means it travels 5 meter. How much it travel in 1 second? 5 meter. What is the d? What is the velocity in at 1.5? Which formula v equal to?
U plus 80.
Correct.
So minus 15.
So it will become 0 plus minus 10 into 1.5. So minus 15 meter per second. Means minus indicates the downward direction. Good. Yes, Ayush, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm surprised. Let me give you some easier problem first. Otherwise, I'll teach some hyper problem and we're not getting the basic also.
What is the homework question?
Which homework? That juggler one.
Sir, I solved
You solved it. What answer you got?
81.2.
I think it seems correct. Okay, let's take some easier problem. Then I'll give you the some good questions. Okay. A stone falls. A stone falls freely such that the distance covered by the distance covered by it in the last second distance covered by it in the last second of its motion the last second of its motion is equal to the distance covered is equal to the distance covered by it in the first 5 seconds is equal to the distance covered by it in the first 5 seconds. So it remained in air for it remained in air for options 12 second, 13 second, 25 second, 26 second, which is correct. Got the answer? Oh, seems difficult. Let's solve it. It's telling the distance traveled in last second. The last second, I assume that it's nth second. Which second? Nth second. So the distance traveled in nth second. Distance traveled in nth second is equal to the distance traveled from 0 to pi. Correct? You know the formula of nth second? Remember the what is the fifth formula? What is the formula for nth second?
Equal to
U plus
half 2a
half a into 2 and 1.
minus 1 minus 1.
12 minus 1 or 12 plus 1? Yeah, check in your notebook. It's 12 minus 1 or 12 plus 1. This is important formula. The last question with what is solved, no? That Sn minus 1. That you can directly apply this formula. This is equal to 20. Okay. What is that?
minus 1.
What is the distance from 0 to 5? It will become ut plus half. But what is t here? 5 seconds. So u into 5. Correct? What is u? It's a dropping. Dropping means u equal to. Dropping means u equal to 0. Correct? Now it's very simple. Half a gets cancelled. Correct? So 2n minus 1 equal to what is n? Was it tough? Was it tough problem?
No, sir.
This is thinking.
No, sir.
How I can say it's tough because it's solved only in 2 seconds, and I can't say it's easier because it was difficult to understand as well. Whether I have done some magical things or I just apply the formula. Ayush, you have a doubt?
No, sir.
Good. One more homework. Water drops. Water drops fall from it. I'll solve this. Is a good question. I'll solve the next class. Let's take it as a homework. Water drops fall. Water drops. Drops, you know, no? The water drops fall from a tap. You know, na, like sometimes the tap will not work properly. Doesn't matter how much you close, the water drop will always come in. So it's on that, based on that. It's telling the water drops fall from a tap at an interval of 1 second. Every 1 second, the water drop is coming down. Water drops fall from a tap at an interval of 1 second. Full stop. Find out the position of first drop. Find out the position of first drop. When seventh drop just leaves. When seventh drop just leaves. Leaves what? Tap. Okay. Second question. So that this is the second homework problem, third homework problem. Next, it's similarly based on tap only. Water drops. Next question. Water drops fall from a tap at an interval of 1 second. Water drops fall from a tap at an interval of 1 second. Full stop. What is the distance between third and fourth drop? What is the distance between third and fourth drop when the seventh drop just leaves? What is the distance between third and fourth drop when seventh drop just leaves? Can you imagine? Like first drop is dropping, it's going down. Second drop is dropping, it's going down. Third drop is dropping. Fourth drop is dropping. Fifth, sixth, seventh. When seventh drop has been just leaving the tap, that time seventh drop will be somewhere now. So first question asking what is the distance the seventh drop has traveled? If the interval between each drop of the time is 1 second. Second is the same question, the same problem, when they're asking what is the when seventh drop leaves the tap, what is the distance between the third and fourth drop? Got it? No, let's. We are always dropping from building. Can't we throw up from building or throw up down from building? Yes. Can't we throw up, down? We're always dropping. Why to drop? Let's throw it now. What is the spelling of throw? THR or W? THR? Throwing the ball. So if you take a building and you go into the balcony of building, what you can do? First you are dropping the ball. Dropping the ball means u equal to 0. What you can do? You can throw down also, and you can throw up also. If you are throwing the ball down, it means there will be some initial speed u, which will not be equal to 0. And what is the third scenario? The ball throwing up. So when you throw the ball up, what will happen to the ball? What will happen to the ball? Ball will go up. Speed will increase or reduce?
It will reduce.
It will reduce. And finally, when speed will become 0, it will start again coming down. And it will hit the ground. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So whatever formula you have studied for only this scenario, this first case. How to deal with B and C case? Simply apply the formula V equal to U plus AT, S equal to UT plus half A square, V square equal to U square plus 2S. If the height is h, you have given the u, you already know that g is always got down. Okay? You know h, u, g. Can you calculate the time? Which formula?
S is equal to U.
S equal to ut plus half at square. In this case, u is given. What is the height here? What is the displacement? When you are throwing the ball from here, it is reaching the ground. What is the displacement? It's this only. So the displacement is initial ball, final ball. So this is the displacement. Correct? But you are saying what is the maximum height? Then if you are throwing with the speed u, what will this maximum height? U square upon 2g, correct? This height will be u square upon 2g. So what is the maximum height from ground? It's h plus u square. You got it? Means I am throwing from building from u speed. So building it will u speed means maximum height is u square upon 2g from building. But building is also having some height. So what is the maximum height? It's u square upon 2g plus the height of building. And how much time it will take? Same formula, s equal to ut plus half it square. That t you need to calculate. Now tell me which ball will reach the ground first. In case of drop, when you are throwing down or when you are throwing up. For example, this case its time is TA. This case time takes is TB, and this case time takes TC. Tell me. It hits the ground with the speed VA. It hits the ground with the speed VB. It hits the ground with the speed VC. It takes time TA, TB, and TC. Now tell me TA, TB, TC, which will be greater?
So, I have a doubt.
Yes.
What's the difference between the first and the second one then?
First means you're just leaving the ball. Drop means. And what is the second means you're throwing the ball with some force.
Oh, okay.
First case, what is the initial speed?
0.
0. In second case, what is the initial speed? There is some initial speed. And the third case, instead of throwing it down, we are throwing up. Now tell me in which case the ball will have maximum time of flight. Time of flight means how much time ball is in the air?
Sir, C will have maximum.
Yeah, simple lah.
Sir, C.
See, ball is going up and then coming down. So TC is maximum, okay? After this,
A.
which one?
Sir, A.
A, which one? Are you sure getting?
Yes, sir.
Because in case of B, you are throwing the ball down, so it will take the minimum time, correct? And how to know this is the minimum? You just solve it problem. I'll give you problem. You take here U equal to, for example, you take U equal to 10 meter per second. U equal to 10 meter per second. Can you solve the time for all the three cases? Here there is no U, obviously U is 0. In this case, U equal to 10 meter per second. And in this case, U equal to 10 meter per second. And the height is given is same for all the cases. So what height you can take? Let me give you. $40 meters. What is the height everywhere? 40 meters. Calculate what is the time taken. So here U is 10 meter per second. And here U is 10 meter per second. Good question. This good question means for understanding purpose. You will understand actually time is more or less. This is the way you should understand all the problem. Try to draw all the diagram properly, write all the parameter properly, then solve it. Because in the future also it will be very good help for you. You just see it, you will understand, okay, this is the scenario. What is the time taken in the first case? What is TA? Ayush?
Uh, root h, root 2h by 0.
So how much you got? Yes, how much you got? 2 root 2, correct? 2 root 2. What is the value of root 2? 1.414. So it means 2.8, correct? 2.28.
2 to 8.
Two eight you can write. Let's take 2 only right now. How to calculate TV? It's not tuberculosis to television. As equal to
20 plus
so as we know, what's the S?
40 meters.
So let's keep the sign convention problem. It's a down, so we'll take minus 40. Okay? U is what? 10. It's minus 10. Even if you can take all downward negative, then up all downward positive, then upward will become positive. Okay, so that's not a problem. But let's see.
Sir, so whenever it's downward, it's negative.
It's not like that. It's our time convention, our sign convention. So if you are taking all down positive, it means all up you should take
Negative.
negative. If you are taking all upward direction positive, then downward side direction should be.
Okay, sir.
And within a problem, you should not change from one to sorry. So here I can take all downward positive also. We'll give the same answer. So it's 5. All minus will get cancelled, correct? All downward become positive. So it will become 5t square plus 10t. You can cancel 5 also. It will become t square plus 2t minus 8 equal to 0, correct? What is t from here? Anybody has solved? How much?
T
T equal to
2
solve it properly. 2 seconds. There will be one more value, na? Quadratic means 2 value.
minus 4.
2 and t equal to minus 4. So time can't be negative. Okay. So that's why time came how much? 2 seconds. Correct? Let's see this one. S equal to ut plus half. Same. What is the S here? Minus 40. Ut. U is positive. Means 10 into t. A is minus 10t square. So 5. So it will become t square minus 2t minus 8 equal to 0. Correct? Can you solve it now? You got it?
Sir, how it became 2t square minus 2t minus 8?
You understood this first.
Yes, sir.
You solve it now. This equation. Oh, it's 7-1. Not realize the time. Okay.
Okay, sir, you divided by 5 the whole equation.
You got it now. Good. t square minus 2t minus 8 equal to 0. Quadratic equation minus 8, how you can get? Minus 4 plus 2. Right?
Sir, t is equal to 4.
Yes,
And
sir.
second t equal to minus 2. Well, 100. So minus 2 is not possible. So time will become plus 4 seconds. So you can understand now what is the maximum time is 4 seconds in this case, and the minimum time is in the second case 2 seconds. In middle is this dropping case. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now you can confidently tell this answer.
yes, sir.
Okay. So next is your homework. You don't have time. Now tell me VA. Can you calculate VA, VB, and VC?
Yes, sir.
Now your homework is calculate VA, VB, and VC and tell me which one is bigger and smaller like that. And that is your homework. And we'll meet tomorrow. So it's already 7:03. I'll just quit the meeting immediately to join the next meeting. Any doubt?
No,
You
sir.
have? Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.